Hey everyone, welcome. It is Thursday, and that means that the Women's Jewelry Association is taking over for a few minutes today on AGTA Gems. My name is Jennifer Marcus, and I'm the Executive Director of the Women's Jewelry Association. It's so nice to see some of you today. I know we have repeat visitors. We are going to be interviewing the last award winner in the AGTA Spectrum Awards Gem Diva Awards series, which is Kathleen from Fair Trade Jewelry Company. Kathleen is the recipient of our bridal wear selection, and we're so thrilled to be able to highlight her and the work at Fair Trade Jewelry Company based in Toronto. So give me a moment. I think I saw Kathleen join, and I'm going to request her to go live with us. So 1 minute while we get up here. Kathleen, let me know when you get on. This is so exciting. I can't believe it's the last in our series. It's number 3. There you are.
Hi.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can, yep.
Oh, good, Kathleen. It's so nice to see you, like kind of in person, but not.
Yeah. An e-meeting.
I know, it's so strange, but I'm so glad we can do this and really be able to highlight, your important work, and so beautiful. I can't wait to show some pictures today. And are you in the office? Like, are you in your studio? Where are you
No.
working now?
So Toronto has been under stay-at-home orders since Christmas. It's until at least March 9th now, so I'm at home.
Yeah.
And I've been working at home since then. Before that, it was kind of 1 week on, 1 week off, but now everything's at home. So,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Well, you're safe and healthy, and we're here. I'm so excited to be able to share, more about, your role and the company and what you specialize in, just to give everyone, who's joined us either the first time or not, AGTA has over 100,000 followers. So we have a lot of new people that come on and ask, what is this about? And we've been invited by the team, Doug Hucker and Tanner Vaughn and Cami Sweeney. I cannot sing their praises enough for always putting on such an amazing award show. And it's such a big feat. I think there are over 60 awards. So this is so special that you are one of our recipients with the partnership with WJA. And just so everyone knows, WJA is the Women's Jewelry Association, and we have over 26 chapters in the United States and around the world. Soon Toronto, Kathleen. So we're getting there. We are expanding soon. And we've had this partnership with AGTA for, I want to say that we're going on our 8th year, where we co-host the Gem Diva portion of the awards. So this is so great to have you here. And I think you have a lot of followers and a big fan club. So I'm so glad that they can join us as well. But yeah, I just wanted to, to kind of ask you a couple questions today to showcase. I'd love to show your winning piece if that's okay. And we can
Sure,
go
yeah.
a little bit, dig deeper into this special occasion. So I have a couple of photos that were taken from the studio. This gorgeous piece, which won our bridal wear category. So just give us some background kind of on Fair Trade Jewelry Company, your life as a goldsmith, and how this piece came to be.
Okay, so I actually do have it here, though it's really hard to, it's a little tiny, itty bitty,
Oh, you have it. Oh, good. Oh,
piece,
see, it's
but
shiny.
yeah,
It's
you
shiny.
know.
This is all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's funny
amazing.
that in the photo it looks a lot darker, the palladium white gold. It's a little brighter, but it's always nice to see your jewelry blown up and all the details, and
Oh yeah, it's
that's
so
fun.
intricate. I know. I can't wait for you to share, how you came up and with this piece, and why this one for bridal wear. And please share. Please share more about fair trade, and we can talk more about the award.
Sure. So I did jewelry arts at George Brown College. Shout out. So that was a 3-year degree. I worked at a diamond company for about 4 years, and I've been with FTJ Co. for about 5. So in that time at FTJCo, like we're pretty small. I got to be a lead designer. I do a lot of CAD work. I'm pretty much in charge of doing all the stock pieces, and we do a lot of custom. As you might guess with the name Fair Trade, we do a lot of, we're very focused on being able to source responsibly, know where you're getting your stuff from. And if there's things that we don't know, we're really upfront about that.
Hmm.
So we try to keep everything in store. We do, our own alloying. We do a lot of bridal. So that's obviously why I did that. And this might be kind of an odd choice for bridal for some people. You might not think of all this color, but
Sure.
we do a lot of sapphires. If it's not diamonds, then hey, let's do a sapphire. And because they come in, all sorts of colors and bicolor and all that, then it's a great choice, and it's they're pretty hardy. Obviously, I started with the center stone. It's a really cool Australian portrait cut, and it's a bicolor. And I'd actually done a round rose cut diamond in the same kind of idea with the diamonds underneath it. Because
Oh,
I
wow.
thought, you have these beautiful rose cuts, but sometimes you just see right through it. And it's like, well, here's my finger. What can we do to kind of, make it a bit more, kind of luxury jewelry? Because, with luxury jewelry, you want the back to look really great and the front. So it's kind of like that. We work in
Sure.
18 karat gold. So, I want everything to look great. So I started
Beautiful.
with the Australian Sapphire and then added the Australian Sapphire Melly, and those are very typical colors that you'll find in Australian Melly. And topped it off with the Canadian diamonds, because why not?
I mean, when in Toronto.
That's right.
No, this is great. And again, kind of going through the creative process here a little bit, it's almost like, and forgive me because I only have the photo, but it's almost like there's like this ombre, kind of color movement, and it's so beautiful to me. And so unique. I think we're even, hearing from some of the comments of it's such a unique piece to just not have a typical white diamond. How can we be more creative in this? And I think it's such an interesting choice for the bridal wear category, and, really made people think twice about what does it mean in this kind of new day and age for bridal wear. I love it. I'm so excited about this. And so tell us more about FTJCo's sourcing. You are known for, your fair mind work, and I think you're a certified B business, which is so important. I think in this day and age, you're a member of the Responsible Jewelry Council as well. So, tell us a little bit more about the work there.
So we're RJC certified, B Corp. We work with ethical metalsmiths, and there's a lot of talk out there of, conflict-free gems and diamonds, but, what does that really mean? And it's not just about, you could have a written assurance on an invoice, but do you really know where that stuff is coming from?
Sure.
So we want to kind of walk the walk, be sure that we know where stuff is, and try to improve. Like this is a process that it's ongoing. So the center stone, for example, it has a GCAL cert that gives it the origin, the Australian origin. The diamonds that we use, for example, are Canada mark, and they're really well documented, traceable.
Mhm.
And we just want to pick those materials that we know things about. And then with the gold, we are doing kind of like a 50-50 mix. So we do recycled, but we also use fair mind, because we want to be conscious of, new mining, but we also want to help people out with their artisanal mining. So
Mhm.
it's kind of, everyone has something that is important to them. Some
Mhm.
people want to buy a lab diamond. Cool, we'll sell you lab diamonds. Some people want completely natural, unheated sapphire. We can
Mhm.
get those too. So it's all about choices, and we want to educate people so that they can make an educated choice.
That was my next question, and I think, one of the other things I've been asking our award winners is what is, the role of gemstones in your work? How deeply ingrained in like the creative process and the sourcing, and, how does it all come together for you? This was such a unique choice again. I'm so excited and pleased to see, next year. I hope that you submit another piece of work next year for this category and beyond. It's just so interesting how, the choices we make are really informed by our love of gems and, really AGTA. That's what we're about. So very excited to see this. I have one more picture too, Kathleen. I don't know if this, oh, you know what, it's not coming through as much. It's a little cut off, but this is the, different angles here. So this is very exciting. But what is one thing, have you ever, just forgive me, have you ever been to AGTA Tucson before?
No, I have not.
I was going to ask you because I don't remember seeing you last year. And, I'm talking to everyone how much we miss being there. It's such a big disappointment we can't all be together this year, but I'm hoping next year we'll see you for sure, and be able to kind of see these pieces in person, etc. And it's just so interesting, like the custom work you do. Do you get a lot of I guess requests for these different types of not typical wedding engagement rings? I'm assuming that this is kind of what guided you in this direction.
Absolutely. Because we do a lot of custom and we have our own workshop and we can do that, we don't have to outsource anything. We get a lot of requests because everybody wants something kind of a little bit different, a little unique to them, or, put something meaningful in there. And it's kind of a different market here. Toronto's expensive.
It is. It's like New York. I know.
So, if you're going to, this is, a lot of people's big jewelry purchase, right? So make it special, right? Make it, meaningful to you. So, a lot of people will see something on the internet or whatever, say, can I find a gem like this, or can I find this color? And we try our best to find something like that. And we have such a library of different designs that people can just pick and choose, say, I love that color, put that together, and away we go. And some of our clients are really creative, like maybe we wouldn't have thought of it. Like a lot of people are really going for that kind of ombre gradient sort of color as well. So
sure.
It's kind of like a little synergy between us and the clients.
I love it. Oh, I'm so excited to be able to, I know I want to see it in person again. Are you able to hold it up? Try to hold it up one more time. Okay. We're going to try this one more time. I know. Oh my God.
I wish this fit me better, but it didn't make it for me, obviously.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Yes, we can see it. Yes, a little bit. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. I'm so excited. I know everyone has been wearing their pieces on these interviews. And we have a good question here. What is your favorite gemstone?
Oh, thank you, Kristen. I'm actually wearing one of my favorite ones right now. It is a rose cut. It's a brown diamond, and it's just so unusual. I had to buy it and make something out of it. So that took like a year to make something out of.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's just stuff with really interesting colors. Bicolor Montana sapphires. There's some that are like purple and orange, and yeah, just something like really interesting that, if someone said, I want that stone, you'd say, sorry, you'll have to get something similar.
Well, it's so interesting. We had Paula on last week, Paula Crevochet, and, one of the pieces that won, sapphires from Montana, telling us all about her experience in the mines over there, or up there rather. And it's just so fascinating to see where, you get inspiration from. So this is a really special occasion to be able to learn more about you know, fair trade jewelry company and also your work, etc. But we'll have to see you. We'll have to see you next year at AGTA for sure. We are all just crossing everything that will be in person. And just any last piece of advice, you know, for applying for the Gem Diva or AGTA Spectrum Awards. Do you have any advice for those that are looking to submit work? That it would be great to hear your perspective.
You know what? This is the first time I actually submitted to AGTA, to the Spectrum Awards.
And you won, and you
I
won
was so
big.
shocked. Yeah, Cami called me and I was like, but it was good timing because, you know, it's in the middle of the pandemic and, but, you know, it was great. I would say, like, don't be intimidated by, I mean, you see these huge, beautiful, expensive stuff. Don't be afraid to just be creative and use what you have, honestly. And if you can get one of your vendors in on it to help you out, do so. And just do something that you love. You know, don't do what, you know, what you think you should do, what other people are submitting. Just, you know, follow what makes you happy.
Exactly, because then that resonates in the process of the viewer and the judging and everything. I really think that's such great advice, and we hope everyone submits pieces next year. We're very excited to see you, Kathleen, and this actually concludes our series. We're so grateful that we got to spend some time with you and the other award recipients. If you're not, you know, everyone joining us, if you're not already members of the Women's Jewelry Association or AGTA, we highly encourage you to sign up. It's great. Both of our communities are so supportive and great and have opportunities to be showcased like this. So thank you again, Kathleen. Do you have any questions for me? We're good. I think this was such an exciting piece. I was so thrilled to get to see you today.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got to do at least something. I was kind of bummed that there's no, you know,
I know. Well, we're
ceremony.
waiting to hear. We're waiting to hear if something is gonna happen towards maybe the middle or the end of the year. But we'll definitely keep you posted for sure. I know we're just all hanging on of like what's gonna happen. But I'm so
Yeah.
glad you're safe and healthy. And thank you for being here with us today. And
Thank
thank you
you.
everyone for joining to see this gorgeous piece. In person, sort of, and online. All right, take care, Kathleen. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.